Hi Cancer, welcome to the full moon in Aries for October 17th, 2024. Full moons close out cycles. This is a super moon. A lot of the astrology that I've been reading or listening to has said that this can be very volatile energy, and maybe that's a very short-lived energy because all the readings have been very positive. So I'm kind of energized, to be honest with you, and I'm energized doing these readings, so that says a lot. The direction that your reading is going in is number 3, cycle increase, and it is upright. So this is cycle of expanding energy, and I'm just going to read a quick synopsis from the book. I don't have these memorized, and I don't want to. Okay, so let's have a look here. Well, it's true that the expansion may come from sudden windfall like an inheritance or a stock payoff. It's more likely that this cycle could call for great effort. In fact, planning, energy, and attention may be required to make the expansion complete. Be willing to jump into the activity with enthusiasm, lay the groundwork, and make your plans. Your close attention will ensure that this expansion moves in a very beneficial direction. The cycles in your life have led you to a wonderful time of increase. Sweet. So that's what I mean. They've been very positive up until now. So let's hope that continues for everybody. Let's see how that affects well, that's the direction that this reading is going in. So let's see what the tarot or the specifics have to say in regards to your increase. Number 3 is a very creative energy. It's the creative principle when we're dealing with the cycle that is happening in your life. The first set of cards is where you find yourself at the, talk about increase. Sorry. The first set of cards is where you find yourself at the time of the full moon, and if you are consciously, actively ending something or finishing up a cycle, you'll find it here in the first set of cards. The second set is you and what you're thinking, what you're feeling, how you're doing, what you're doing rather. Wow. The sun has been very prominent in the first 3, I think all 3 readings. I'm not sure about Aries, but they've all been very positive. Certainly the last 2. The last set of cards is probable outcome, probable because. Some things we are able to change, forewarned is forearmed, and some things we are meant to experience, but it furthers our growth, though it may not seem like it at the time. Right, let's have a look. Let me readjust here. Okay. Okay. 8 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Mercury in Sagittarius, the 8 of Wands. And Mercury in Virgo, the 10 of Pentacles. So you have that very quick energy. Communication is really important. The details are really important. And your enthusiasm, your fire, your passion are all moving in the same direction with that 8 of Wands. There is a need for expansion, and you have the power, number 8, right? The power and energy to do it. Virgo, Mercury in Virgo, that 10 of Pentacles will help you with the details. It will help you to communicate those details. It is your daily life, but it's also the people that you talk to on a daily basis. Can be financial negotiations, and so that's what I mean by increase. The 8 of Wands is my law of attraction card, so what you say is very important because it can bring you that, and it puts everything swiftly, moving very swiftly, albeit it can be in a state of, it can be not grounded just yet, it might be kind of up in the air, but it's headed all in the same direction. And that 10 of Pentacles is, both cards are very communicative. another 10. So two tens are, again, the end of a cycle while simultaneously beginning something new. Something else has gone full circle here. It's done and dusted. And so we are simultaneously beginning something new. The Ten of Swords is the Sun in Gemini, which is usually a pretty chatty sign. So I really do feel like all three of them are very communicative cards. There can be just a lot of conversation going on, but something is done with that Ten of Swords. It's the end of very difficult mental situations. We could be physically tired as well, and really just looking for some kind of mental peace or some peace of mind. But I feel like this is more of a new day is dawning rather than the end of a difficult cycle. I do feel like we're looking at things quite positively, especially because you're holding the Sun card here. And so a new day is dawning here. Very nice. Again, and I can't emphasize this enough, communication is key. All right, Cancer, I'm slowing down with you a little bit, especially after that Ten of Swords. And also because of the Temperance card. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so Temperance is patience, patience, patience. And the one thing about Cancer is that I don't think they're very much in a hurry. They expect a lot from themselves. They expect a lot from the people that they deal with. And I think they are somebody who can temper themselves. This is alchemy. We are putting a polish on something. We're turning base metals into gold. Also, for me, this is very much the card of putting meaning behind something you're doing. And I think Cancer is very good at that. That's what I mean. I think they have high ethics. They expect a lot. And, well, this is associated with Sagittarius again, right? You still have that kind of... I think Sagittarians have a very good energy of... Like they're a good band member, right? They want to be in groups. They like the group dynamic. And I do feel that here, especially with that Ten of Pentacles. The Sun card, however, is invigorating. And I want to say with the Temperance card, it is also, it's not just patience, but it's also minding that explosive energy that you can have, right? Your anger. Not Cancer in general, but the anger of a Sagittarian. So things can be in a bit of a state of flux, and that can be frustrating sometimes, but you do have the Sun card here. And that is a very joyful, young, youthful, invigorating energy. Things can come to light, right? We can be enlightened, we can be in the spotlight, very social, and just feeling youthful and invigorated. And putting a lot of energy into this. But that Temperance card is also saying, like, be patient. And children aren't that patient. Yeah, see, this is multitasking, and that's why it's very much the same kind of action that's going on with Temperance. It's happening here in the Two of Pentacles. It's multitasking. So, like I said, things are in a state of flux, and even this card, you see that the emotional waters are a little bit choppy here. So this is asking you to be playful, like the Sun, in regards to what it is that you're working on right now, while things are in a bit of a state of flux, while you're trying to be patient, while you're putting the polish on this increase that you're working on. It's kind of like the trajectory here is that 10 of Pentacles, but we're dealing with 2 right now. And so there's a long way between 2 and 10. All right? You have to be patient. You have the World card and the 3 of Swords. You can be dealing with things out in the larger world, but also I do feel, especially with those 2 10s there, that you are ending a very major cycle. 2 10s is 20, and this is 21. So it is the last card in the deck. It is the big graduation card. The Magician has one of these wands. Once you've gone through the entire major arcana, the entire cycle, you have 2. You're more balanced. And at the moment, things, like I said, are here. You have to be patient while you're waiting for things to move to the next cycle. There are some little things that you have to do before you move on. And in the meantime, you're in this sort of protective spiritual box. Now you have the 3 of Swords, which is a little bit out of character here. This can be bad weather, inclement rather. It can be separation or the feeling of separation. It can be tears are a good catharsis here. You may just feel separate, but if we are looking at that 10 of Swords, which is pretty much the pain, right? This is over. This really means then the 3 of Swords is rebuilding, renewing, restructuring. It's after we've put the Band-Aid on, and now we're like, okay, pick myself up, dust myself off, and let's get the show on the road. Okay. There can be a Queen of Swords around. That can cause a little bit of separation, or you're separated from this person. Perhaps a move is necessary or travel is necessary. You may have to be separate from this person for a while there's increase. It's things are in a state of flux, and things are moving but not quite landed. And so maybe you have to be separated from this Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody with sharp features, high cheekbones. This is my Virgo card. So there is Mercury in Virgo over there. So communications with a Virgo. Possible for some. It's a general reading again. Or someone with a Virgo type temperament. Now this is a critical thinker. Somebody with a critical mind can have a critical words as well. But there seems to be some sort of separation. It could be temporary, and like I said, maybe just while we're waiting for this cycle to complete. So it's very much possible that it's just temporary, but it could also be that we're restructuring and renewing and rebuilding with this person. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It can just be a business partner. Or it can be somebody who's traveling away from us temporarily. Like I said, it's a general reading. I still want to give it that restructuring, renewing, rebuilding energy as well. What does Spirit want you to know? You have the Archangel Michael. Use the Sword of Truth to help the world. There's the world, there's the Sword of Truth, there's the pain and suffering that it may be going through at this time, no doubt. So maybe you're doing something really, really big here for the people who are dealing with hurricanes in the States, but they're suffering all around the world at this time, and it's very possible that you're using your critical thinking, your critical mind to help. Okay? Whew. Thank you for listening. I hope this has been helpful. I will return in 2 weeks with a new moon reading. Until then, take very good care. Bye for now.